Is Truth Tuesday. Yes, take a deep breath. Hello, Mr. Glenn Larry. Good morning. How are you today? I am doing wonderful. Good morning, world. Let's wait for our 1111 familia to join us. And we will get started shortly. I am very excited today. Just had a wonderful, wonderful morning. And I can't wait to share and hear what you guys are up to. Put on the comment box what you're grateful for, Mr. Glenn. And good morning, all. I love this weather because I get to wear a little turtleneck. And I love it when it's not hot and it's not cold, but it's a little crispy. That is my favorite. This is my favorite weather, definitely. And hello, hello, beautiful. I am gathering here, putting everything in order. I'm going to open the computer so I can read comments on Facebook. And giving people an opportunity to log on. There we go. There we go. We've got our Facebook familia and our YouTube familia and our Instagram familia, 1111 familia gathering every morning for an hour, 45 minutes of power to raise our vibration and raise our frequency, right? Everyone jump into the magical elevator, going up to the magical 11th floor of the universe. Boom! We got this. We got this. Together we are stronger, and that is my motto. That's my story, and that's what really inspires me because it's in team, right? Teamwork makes the dream work, you guys. Teamwork makes the dream work. For all of those lone rangers out there, trust that teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? And here we are. I am so proud of a seventh power sister. Her name is Renee Marino. She wrote her first book and just signed her first deal, publishing deal. So giving it up for Renee Marino. And it's just an exciting time for all of us. Paige Murtag in the house. Hello, hello, beautiful. David Fernandez in the house. Bermano Valdia in the house. Ali Law in the house. Glenn Larry in the house. If I haven't shouted out your name, it's because I can't see it. So if you want me to shout out your name and say hi, put your name on the comment box, or actually just say hi on the comment box and your name will pop up, okay? I still haven't figured out. Maybe someone can help me with this, because during this time we have pivoted on learning how to navigate this online world. How do I keep all the comments that are written in Instagram after the show is done? So I'm able to post the video and it's there, but all of the comments, all the yummy, delicious comments are always gone. So, and I noticed that in other people's live streams that they post later, you see all the comments. So if anybody knows how to do that, let me know. I'm like going, okay, how can I? There we go. I want to be right here so we can see True Form Films. There we go. That's how I want to sit. How's it going, people? Today is Truth Tuesday. And the truth is that I am missing my man, but he is working and he is on set, which is wonderful. And I'm so, so proud of him. And it's exciting to know that we are living the life of our dreams, right? Like we are truly, truly doing what we love to do as actors, as artists. And I get to come on here every morning and share and connect with my beautiful people and inspire, hopefully, right? And remind you that we're in this together, and just a repetitious ritual to meet, the meeting of the minds, a huge mastermind, right? 1111 Familia, to ground ourselves and to really focus on what we want and what we're working towards every day with the people we love, right? Because we can get really distracted. We can get distracted and not fulfill on our dreams because we get distracted with stuff, with white noise and toxic people, toxicity. Oh my God, I can't even say it, but you know what I mean. So let's see. Buenos días, madre. Buenos días, mi bella. Lluvias de bendiciones. Amén. Extrañas a tu papi Rookie. Qué linda, mi reina. Sí. Extraño a mi viejo aquí. Interrumpiéndome. And Glenn, Larry, we are happy with you sharing with your beautiful self. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. I'm really grateful for all of you. So let's get started with our angel cards. We've all jumped into our magical elevator, and we've gone up to the 11th floor of the universe, the spiritual, magical 11th floor of the universe, so we can have our awesome spiritual party, right? I just love that. Every time I think, I'm like, I'm going to go have my yummy spiritual party every morning with my people so that we can go out into the world and conquer the world. You know, knowing that we have each other, knowing that we've got each other's backs. All right, so here is angel card. Patty in the house. Patty in the house. Ooh, healing. Healing. Yes, healing. That's our angel card for today and our fairy card for today. Do you want to pull out the fairy card, my love? Yeah. My beautiful girl. Okay. Hi. Say hi, Juliana. Come around. All righty. And ready? See how she takes a deep breath before taking it?
Higher consciousness.
Nice. Higher consciousness. And that, my friends and family, is exactly what we're working on every single day, right? So we can raise our consciousness and our vibration, our frequency, to have higher consciousness, because in higher consciousness is where all of the higher level things that we want live. Because we cannot manifest our higher level of living and dreams without having the higher consciousness to match it. Do you guys get that? It's really working on that higher consciousness, that mindset. It needs to grow in order for you to get to that level. It's almost like going to school, right? Yeah. Right now, what are you learning in math?
I'm learning division and multiplication.
Right, but before you learn division and multiplication, you had to learn?
Learn all your times tables.
The times tables, and before that, addition and subtraction, right? So it's every level. At every level, you had to like raise your consciousness and your skill set. So the same thing for what us adulting need to do, right? Pamela Rowan in the house. Juliana, we love you. Yes, Glenn, sure. Let me get you a card. And yes, my love, here we go. Here, pull one out for Glenn.
Freedom.
Freedom. Freedom for Mr. Glenn. All right. Mike Kimmel in the house. Well, hello, Mr. Kimmel. It has been years. Sending you big hugs. Wow, so nice to see you. So nice to see you. Higher consciousness is a better, more profound way to live. Absolutely, Ali. Thank you for writing that out. Okay, so I'm going to read the... Pray? Orar o rezar.
Orar.
Orar.
Okay. Oh, I think there's a package. So
Oh, yes, I think, yes. You want to come and open it here?
Wait, let me write my thing.
Okay, finish your assignment and then is healing. Okay, so healing is our first card, right? And that's what we're doing every day here, right? We are also taking the opportunity to heal collectively. When we heal personally as individuals and we share, then we're healing collectively. And in the collective is where the earth, right, and our global community benefits, because we are all energy. So if more of us are working internally and really working the love, the universal love, and healing, and really being in that higher conscious state, then imagine the whole world doing that, right? Then the whole world, our planet Earth, Mother Earth is benefiting. Everyone is benefiting from it and growing together, you know? And so what a beautiful vision. Like, really just take a moment and really visualize everyone on this planet in whichever way they find that higher consciousness and that ability to raise their vibration. Collectively, we're all helping one another, you know? Julia in the house. What's up, Julia? Julia from Denver. I love it. Alrighty, so let me read healing. And then once we read the cards, then we can open the little surprise that Juliana got in the mail from one of our dear friends. And okay, so healing. A situation has caused you concern. I'm going to repeat that. Here, where's the light? I got my glasses on. There we go. There's a light. No, it didn't open up, but okay. So a situation, here we go. Now, a situation that has caused you concern is on the mend. You are a natural healer, and your healing thoughts have manifested into form. Sometimes a situation cannot heal until you release the challenge completely, so that healing light can enter it. Your worries will soon be over, because this card signifies that a healing has occurred. To realize this healing, however, you must first stop focusing on what is wrong and instead affirm, write this down, guys, everything is in divine and perfect order right now. Everything is in divine and perfect order right now. You have natural healing abilities, and this card asks you to have faith that God works through you as an earth healing angel. Hold thoughts of love around any situation that seems to need healing. Visualize the situation as healed right now. Then give thanks to God for this healing and completely release everything to the angels. The powerful effects of your healing work touch many lives. And we all have this power, you guys, whether you know it or not. We all have this power to heal ourselves, heal our lives, and heal the world through our visualization and through the work that we're doing here in 1111. So let me see. My birthday was yesterday. Oh, Julia, your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julia. Happy birthday to you. Yay! And many more on channel 1111.
Okay.
And Pammy says, she has no way to compare but help with issues to have you and Mao as parents to instill all of this wonderfulness at such a young age. Who has that? Lucky Juliana. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, that came. No, I totally understand what you mean, Pammy. I totally understand. It is a blessing, and we take it as that. And you know, my yesterday's guest, for those of you who stayed and really heard Beatrice Beatrice's gift to all of us and the offering she gave us yesterday, it was huge because it talks about parenting. We talked about parenting during these stressful times, right? But when we are actually being stressed through about parenting at the moment, it's actually coming from our inner child that needs healing. Our inner child is almost kind of going, well, why are you giving that child all the attention when I'm still hurt, when I need the healing, that inner child in us? So as a parent, and all of us, whether we're parents or not, our inner work is mostly for our inner child. The healing that needs to really happen first is our inner child, right? All those things that didn't happen for us, or the stories we created, and what the meaning that we put on the things that happened in our childhood, we've been carrying for many years. And doing this work, it's an opportunity to really heal our inner child. And as a parent, those moments that we've had breakdowns with our children, it's because it's really not the adult having the breakdown, it's the inner child having the breakdown, not being able to just listen and be supportive and have that unconditional love. When there is no unconditional love with your kids at that moment, it's not truly the adult that's running the show. It's your inner child that's running the show. And that's an opportunity for you to go within and go, okay, I got you, little one. Because the adult is ready to get, to give that love, right?
Can we?
You want to open it up and then you go back to work? Okay, so I just want to give a shout out to our awesome friend Dwayne Cox. Juliana's teacher suggested her starting chapter books, to read chapter books, and so we decided that she's going to start. Okay, she's going to start reading these chapter books. Watch, wait, and watch. Este es un regalo de Dwayne. Here, let me help you. De Dwayne para Juliana, que la maestra recomendó que empezara a leer historias.
I'm not sure if it's my book, though.
I have a feeling it is. Let me see. And we love opening packages. Is it? Let me see.
Here?
Yes. Oh, and we love popping these. Let's see. Oh, it is. Yay. Look at this, you guys. Woo! Harry Potter in the house. Juliana is going to officially start reading Harry Potter. How awesome is that? Yay! What do you want to say to Dwayne?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne. We love you. High five. Boom, boom. Do you want to pop these?
Yes.
Like we used to when you were a baby, we would this was a game. It still is. Your inner child, right? My inner child loves popping these. Put in the comment box who loves to pop these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are these awesome to pop? They're the best. There.
Oh, Mommy, there's one more.
There's one more. Go do it.
It ran out of air.
All righty. Here we go.
Okay, well, I'm going to go back to work.
Go back to work. I love you. Thank you for stopping by. Say bye.
Bye.
Everyone's saying bye to you. I love to pop them. Pamela, right? They're awesome. I love. Who doesn't love popping those? Those are the best. That plastic popping sound. It's awesome. All right. Allie says everyone wants freedom. Absolutely. And Michael, Michael says you're the best. Thank you for posting this. Oh, you're so welcome, Michael. I'm so glad, Mike, that you are on here. So nice to see you, my friend. Allie says everything is divine and in perfect order right now. Yes, that is our affirmation for the day. And affirmation every day. Put it on a really cool trick that Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins, they're like, put it in your phone. Set alarms 2-3 times, even once an hour, for it to, a little chime thing to come on and then you write the affirmation. And when you get the alarm, if you're out of state and if you're like feeling funky at that moment, you get that alarm and you look at it and you're like, and you read, everything is in divine and perfect order right now. Imagine that's a little angel reminding you every hour, everything is in divine and perfect order right now. And it will completely snap you out of whatever funkiness you're going through at that moment, you know? So give that a try. Give it a try and see if it works and if it helps you through the day. I know I need that jolt, especially around 3 p.m., 4 p.m. I don't know what happens, but it's kind of like the body snatchers come and they like grab me. And I'm like, I wish it was 11:11 right now, you know? And I got to really do the work and put in the tools. I mean, like really set the tools in at that moment. And so your child is waiting to open her box. She's way more patient than I was at her age. That's funny, Allie. Yeah, she is patient. She is, but oh my gosh. Anyways, so let me move on from healing, right? We already read that. Now let's go to higher consciousness. Okay, higher consciousness. If you have any questions, today is Truth Tuesday. You can ask me any questions. You can dare me too, because I came up with Truth Tuesday because I was like more like truth or dare. And I always say that, higher consciousness. So if you want to ask anything, today is the day. Higher consciousness. You are receiving guidance from your true self, your higher consciousness, which is one with divine universal wisdom. You are listening to love rather than fear, right? That's another thing, right? Ask yourself when you're feeling like yucky. Oh, what am I coming from love right now? Am I coming from fear? What am I grateful for? Those are the triggers that you got to go, okay, you're in a bad mood right now. Something triggered you. Okay, take a deep breath. What am I grateful for right now in this second? These are instant tools that you need to ask yourself so that you can get out of that trance that you get into. We all do it. It all happens. It's all conditioning and patterns. So we're breaking patterns every day. We are reconditioning ourselves. And in order to get mastery at it, we got to do it every single day. Otherwise, we're just dabblers, right? And then listen, we're still working on it. And I sometimes go, really, Jen? Really? You're here? And it's like, yeah, you are. You know why? Because you haven't mastered it yet. You got to reprogram. It's like working out. It's like, really? I still got flat back here. Yeah, you got to still work out. You got to take it up to the next level, right? So higher consciousness. This card is a validation that your recent feelings, thoughts, dreams, and aspirations are coming from spirit. You have been asking for divine guidance, and your higher self has answered your prayers. Your spiritual path has helped you hear this voice because you've taken the time to listen. Perhaps you've begun a meditation or a yoga practice, and this has helped you quiet your mind. Or maybe you've put your foot down to the universe and have adamantly decided to improve your life, right? That's what we're doing here, right? We've said, all right, enough is enough. We are gathering together every morning and we are doing our powerful work as a community and our work individually to make my life more fulfilling, whatever it is for all of you. Every single one of you shows up for a reason. And if the moment that you're more clear on that, then that's your purpose. And you'll get more in touch with your purpose in what you want to create in your life, right? So improving your life. Every single day we have a new dawn, a new beginning to improve our lives, right? Whichever route you've taken is working very well. Now the fairies ask you to keep having conversations with your higher consciousness. This will involve carving out time away from noise and stress. So it's work, you guys, and we got to carve out the time. We must carve out the time to do this inner work, right? Right now, it's meeting of the minds. It's a mastermind. It's a group of individuals to raise our vibration together, to know that we're in this together, and to know that we have a support system. Yet when we're done with this, then it's an opportunity for you, every single one of you, including myself, to then do your inner work and carve out the time for you and you alone, you and your higher power, you and your higher consciousness. You know? Oh, Daisaku Ikeda wrote that. I love that. Oh, let me see what he wrote. If you didn't have a mission to fulfill in this lifetime, you wouldn't have been born. So yes, I love that, Ali. We definitely all have a mission to fulfill in this lifetime. All of us. This will involve, right, carving out time away from noise and stress. You may need to take frequent nature walks, join a spiritual support group. Hello, what is this? 1111 spiritual support group. I love it, right? Or go on a retreat. By quieting your life and your mind, the voice of your higher consciousness becomes increasingly loud and clear. It guides you perfectly through all of your life areas, right? So here's the affirmation for today. I easily hear and understand my inner voice of spirit. La afirmación de hoy, oigo y entiendo mi voz interna, mi voz de mi espíritu interno. La oigo y la entiendo. Tener una vibración alta y tener una conciencia alta es trabajo. Todos los días tenemos que tener darnos ese tiempo de desarrollarnos internamente con esas conversaciones con uno mismo, con Dios, con el espíritu, con su ser divino y con su niño interior, que todos tenemos que curar ese niño interior y darle ese amor que quizás todavía no siente que lo tuvo en su niñez, right? I love it. Pammy, what did you say? Damn, it was no accident that we manifested each other. I need to hear everything you have to say. You are my blood. Oh, I love you. We are soul sisters. I'm free associating. And Mario, we've got Mario Juarez in the house. Hola, Mario. Welcome. Pammy, thank you. And yes, exactly. You know, like attracts like, and there are no accidents. Everyone that's here with me right now, and it's a beautiful thing, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Every single one of you teach me as well. And we're in this together, you guys. We're growing together. We could say that in 2020, we started a mastermind called the 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mao, where we gather together every day and really do the work to go to our higher consciousness and heal those wounds that haven't been healed yet. And know that we're not alone. You know, it's really beautiful. So let me read Freedom for Mr. Glenn. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Oh, here it is. Let me see. Freedom. Let me see what. That's funny, Pammy. Why does that word start out with the word ass? Association. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Put it on the comment box, you guys. Why do you think the word association starts with the word ass? What does that mean to you? Go. That'll be a fun game to read. Grateful for you, my beautiful friend. Thank you, Julia. I'm grateful for you too. So let's see. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Thank you so much. Freedom. The angels guide you to freely express your true thoughts and feelings with love. Freedom and emerging are not very different, Glenn. So really, the angels are saying, free yourself to emerge and to grow, right? And it's a constant every single day practice. You may feel trapped right now by life conditions. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to realize that you are the only jail keeper that ever surfaces in your own life. Whenever you realize that you have the power to be free, freedom follows. Everything that you do in your life is by choice, and you are free to choose again. Even prisoners are free to choose their thoughts so that they feel peace and happiness under any conditions. The next time you begin a sentence with the words, I have to, please stop. And this is great for everyone. Ask God and the angels to show you some alternatives. They will either help you complete the task from a loving mindset so that you don't feel trapped, or they will guide you to do something else that you will love. They will guide you to do something else that you will love. Okay? There you have it. All right. So moving on to our beautiful little book here, Think It, Do It, You Have the Power, right? 52 lessons, you have the power. Yesterday we talked about eating, right? Eating is why do we eat? We eat for fuel, so we can have energy, but we also eat for emotional reasons. And so finding and really being conscious and really having that higher consciousness of living your life, there's also higher consciousness of food, right? Higher vibrational food. And when you give yourself that, then all of this inner work is that much easier. And you're allowing yourself to grow exponentially because you're feeding yourself the proper fuel, right? For those of you that might have missed that later on in the show yesterday. Let's see. Oh, we got Cosmo, Coach Cosmo in the house. Coach Cosmo in the house. Is that Cop Shop LA I see? What's up, Mario? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. Ali says, very funny, you making an ass out of yourself when you forget to acknowledge who you are associated with. That's awesome, Ali. That's a great one. I love it. So the question is, for those of you that are coming on, Ali, Pammy said, why does the word start out with ass? Why does the word association start with ass, A-S-S? And I said, right on the comment box, what you make that mean. Why does it start with ass? And I love what you came up with, Ali. You making an ass out of yourself when you forget to acknowledge who you are associated with. Damn! Woo! I love that. I love that. Bob Ramey in the house. See you on Facebook this time. I love it. Love you and your message. Thank you. I love you too. Mario Juarez says, thanks for angel words of guidance that free us. Amen. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that this is landing and resonating. Put it on the comment box. And if you really love what you're listening to, join us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, True Form Films, right there. True Form Films. And share it. Share it. Because this is Familia, 1111 Familia. 1111 is a master number. It's a powerful number. It's a manifestation number, and it's a very spiritual number, and it's very dear to my heart. As you can see right here, 1111, 1111 Familia, here we are. So let's talk about, let's see, today's little book says envy and jealousy. Ooh, that's a good one, huh? Envy and jealousy. Patricia Santiago in the house. Hi, Patty. Welcome. I have the power to choose to share. I release any idea of being less than magnanimous. I release any idea of being less than magnanimous. And I am clear about my reasons for having certain people in my life. I am clear about my reason for having certain people in my life. It never feels good to be jealous or to be envied. If you are the victim on either end, you can focus on changing your energy. Envy is about being afraid. It's about being afraid there isn't enough. This is called a fear of lack. Did you guys get this? Please listen to this. If you are a victim on either end, you can focus on changing your energy, because envy is about being afraid. And it's about being afraid that there isn't enough in the world. This is called fear of lack, right? Or a mindset of lack, right? This is not a personal attack on you or anyone. It is a misunderstanding about the truth. And today is Truth Tuesday. It is a misunderstanding about the truth that what is yours cannot be taken away. And that if someone would like a similar experience, and that if someone would like a similar experience, they can create that for themselves. Discover where in your body you feel bad when this emotion is attached to you. Practice seeing a symbol of love, such as a heart, a red rose, or a smile floating to that area of your body. You have the power to remove envy. You have the power to remove envy. I love this, you guys, because, everyone has experienced that in our lifetime. We've all experienced that feeling of lack and limitation, fear of lack, that mindset of lack. And because we have that mindset of lack, then we inadvertently, like it's a natural thing, like, oh, what? Then you immediately, when you see someone doing something that you want to do, you're like, what about me? Why not me, right? Put it on the comment box. Do you really, it feels crappy, right? You're like, why am I feeling this, right? So that's another practice, especially when you go on social media, right? A lot of times people get triggered when they go on social media because everybody feels like everyone's having a better life than them. And that's not true. That is a total lie. That is a total story that the mind starts going into the comparison story and into that, like, oh, why can't I do this? Well, you can. It's a choice, so it never feels good to be jealous or to be envied. I'm going to repeat this again because it really is a really wonderful message. If you are the victim of either end, you can focus on changing your energy. Envy is about being afraid. So when you feel jealous or when you feel envy, even if it's for a split second, check yourself and go, oh, what am I afraid of right now? That's fear. I'm not coming from love right now. I'm not in my higher state. And you ask that question because it's about the questions that we ask ourselves, that we can snap out of that lack and limitation that we're feeling at that moment, or that moment we also feel separate. We also feel separated from the world, or we feel alone. And it's just an illusion. It's not the truth. Does that make sense to you guys? Please put it in the comment box, because hearing from you guys, it really makes a difference. And I know this is huge, especially in right now in our virtual world, where there's so much coming at us, and then there's so much that we also want to give, that sometimes we stop ourselves going, oh, I'm not ready yet. Oh, my stuff isn't good enough, or my stuff isn't as good as what I just saw, so I gotta wait. No, just put your stuff out there. Express yourself. Feel free. Know coming from love. Know that you coming from your true self, you're enough. Okay? So let's see. Mario says, thanks for the angel words of guidance. Pammy says, speaking of 11/11, Raul has 89th birthday on the 22nd. All right, we got to celebrate that birthday, baby. I have an abundance consciousness. I have an abundance consciousness, but it took a long time to get there. Absolutely, mama. It's practice. It is practice, right? Everything you read makes total sense to me. And I have been there and I have grown out of it. Thank God. Yes, we all have been there. We all feel jealousy at one point, or we feel envy, and really what it is we feel afraid. And then at that moment, it's like, oh gosh, I'm falling behind. Oh, I'm not doing enough. Or, oh, and being aware of it is key. And knowing that if you're coming from love and you're full, then you're happy for everyone else that is living their best life. So I dare y'all to just be happy for everyone that is living their best life, because you are living your best life. Why? Because you choose to, because you are creating it. You get to design your life every single day, every single moment. But it takes work, you guys. It's not the default. It's not the default. The default is lack and limitation. The default is jealousy and envy. The default is fear. Unfortunately, that's the default of our mind. But when we're connected to our higher source and our heart, then that default moves and you're like, nope, I'm on purpose. What is my purpose in this world? What am I doing in this world? How am I wanting to show up? What am I contributing to the world? And I know that I have everything I need. All my needs are met. And so that little reminder that you set on your clock, on your phone, on your smartphone, every hour, it'll remind you, oh yeah, it's my birthright to be happy. It's my birthright. And it's also everyone else's birthright to be happy and live their best life. So let's celebrate together, right? I love it. So here says, Ali says, never compare yourself to others. Only compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. Boom, right there. Absolutely. Patty says, speaking of when I was in higher state yesterday, I sort of felt my sister. Oh, that's beautiful. And that's exactly where she wants you to be. She wants you to be happy, and she wants you to heal everything that she might have not been able to heal. Now it is your opportunity to heal it for yourself and for her. How's that? That is a really awesome purpose, Patty. Take that on. I invite you to take that on, my beautiful friend. Ali says, wow, that's great, Patricia. Yeah, it is great. It's amazing. I guess because she's coming from a higher, absolutely, she's coming from a higher vibration. She's free. She's free of all of the mind, of all of that mind chatter, right? She is all consciousness. She's all spirit now. She's back into our original form, which is the oneness of the universe. Patty, connecting with her energy, I'm sure is very comforting for you. Definitely is. Absolutely. And you guys, speaking of that, thank you for sharing that, Patty, because I've been, yesterday, we did our final callback for the opening scene of my movie that I'm going to be directing in December. And I finally have my cast, and I've been really connecting with my dad. And I really have been feeling his spirit and his vibration. And I found the last birthday letter, the last birthday card that he sent me before he passed. And it was so amazing to read it. I hadn't read it in years. He passed in 1997, December 17th, 1997. And you guys, it was incredible to read that letter again after so many years, and to share it with the actor that's going to be playing my father, so he can get insight on how my dad's mind worked. And just, I could feel his sense of humor. I can hear his voice. And when he wrote a couple of jokes, he's like, I'm still waiting for, this is a really funny one, I'm still waiting for the pictures you promised me. Make sure you send me ones with your friends, but make sure you all are in bikinis. And then he wrote, ha, 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 and all of it in Spanish. And I just cracked up so much reading that. It's incredible. So yes, it is. They live in our hearts. They live in us, and so their energy definitely is present. And it's when we become aware of their energy that we really have that opportunity to feel them at a deeper level. Glenn says, I realize I can bring you down, bring you down. That's okay. But what's not okay is if you let it keep you down forever. Exactly. Things can bring you down, but you got to get back up. Absolutely. And because you know what? It's going to happen. That's life. And we're human and we're going to get triggered and we are going to get, we're going to have breakdowns, but it's how quickly closing that gap from the moment of the breakdown to getting back into your true self, into your higher self, right? So that is key. Being aware of it. It's like, okay, so that's okay. Will Smith says, fail forward. You always want to fail forward, and you always want to fail because in the failing, right, and in the breakdowns or however you want to label it, that's where we grow. That's where we grow. So I love it. Ali says, you married a funny man like your father. No kidding. Seriously, it's so funny. He was so funny, and Mao is just as funny. Yeah. Pammy says, everything you read makes total sense. Oh, okay, I read that. Yes, I love that. And so let's do our meditation. Take a deep breath. Put your hand in your heart. Vamos a hacer la meditación. Activate the love. Activate that beautiful heart that beats for you every single day, 24 hours a day. And it gives us the opportunity to live our best life and to fulfill our purpose in this lifetime. Breathe in. Let's do 3 deep breaths. Yes. There. Llenen ese corazón, activen ese corazón con el amor divino. Respiren profundo y el corazoncito nos lleva todos los días para crear una vida bella, una vida armoniosa y saludable. Yes. Be present to what you're grateful for. What are you grateful for? Say it out loud. Today I am grateful for, and say it out loud. Today I'm truly grateful for the weather. I love this weather. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It has to be everything. There's so many blessings around us at every given moment. That, my friends, knowing that and being aware of that is the biggest gift we can give ourselves. Grateful for our breath. I'm grateful for our virtual community. I'm grateful for my 1111 familia. ¿De qué están dando gracias? Den gracias a Dios por la vida, por su vida, por lo que sea. Pero díganlo en voz alta. Díganlo en voz alta para que lo metan en su subconsciente y en su sistema nervioso. It's in your nervous system that you need to implement all of this and that you need to just really recondition ourselves in our nervous system, you guys. So when we say it out loud, when we think it, when we say it out loud and we really put it in our physiology, that's when we're doing the true deep, deep work. Yes. Now that we are in our higher consciousness and our hearts are activated and we're full of love and we are love, we have the capacity to let go of all of that yuckiness that has held us back and forgive those that have harmed us and forgive ourselves for allowing those things to stop us and those people to stop us. Forgive ourselves. Forgive, just forgive. Let that melt away. Let all of that resentment, let all of that darkness melt away right now. You deserve to live your best life. You deserve it. Allow yourself to become a master receiver of all the blessings that you yearn for. Ahora pueden perdonar porque tienen el corazón lleno de amor, de felicidad, de energía divina, y pueden dejar ir todo el pasado que no nos sirve. Pueden dejar ir todo ese dolor. Perdonen a esas personas que no supieron tampoco lo que estaban haciendo. People don't know what they're doing a lot of times. They're in default. So having that compassion for those that have hurt us is also a huge win. Let go right now. Ooh, yeah. And now we get to celebrate, baby. Celebrate the life of your dreams. Celebrate that goal. Celebrate. Let's get up and celebrate. Make that noise. Celebrate the win. Vamos a celebrar. Celebrate. Celebrate. Dance to the music. Celebrate. Celebrate. Dance to the music. Woo! Let's go. My cheerleading days have always stayed with me. Let's go, baby. Let's do this. I was in charge of the pep rallies in school, and now I'm in charge of the pep rallies in life. Let's go, you guys. We got this. Let's have fun in life and enjoy the journey. Don't wait to enjoy getting to the destination. Enjoy the journey of getting there. All right? Grateful for you guys. Oh, I'm so grateful for you, Bob. Thank you. I remember a beautiful bikini on a yacht postcard about 24 years ago. I remember that. Oh my God. And to think, that was a year after my dad died, and I had gained like 25 pounds because I got so depressed. Because literally, guys, my dad died. I found out he was sick on a Thursday, and the next Wednesday he was gone. And it was a shock. We had no idea he was sick. He had no idea he was sick. So it was really amazing to look back at those pictures, because I was going through so much pain and that, the grief, that the first year I just stuffed myself and I gained literally 25 pounds. And then I took a picture in Cancun on this yacht with my little pink bikini and a little pink sarong, and it was really cute. And I looked like little Miss Piggy in pink, and it was adorable. And yeah, and I sent that. That was like a Christmas gift or so, a card. Oh my God, how funny! I forgot about that card, that picture, Bob. That's so amazing. And so again, I share it because it's about embracing ourselves in every moment, no matter what weight we are, no matter how big we are, how little we are, no matter what. Our essence, our true essence is us, is our spirit. It's us. So you're beautiful in every single stage of your life. And I didn't know that back then. Back then I was suffering. Oh my God, so much, right? But now I know, and I go, oh, wow. And I look at these pictures back then. I know all of you can relate. Oh my God, I thought I looked terrible that day. And look at me, I'm looking hot. When you look at pictures, old pictures, doesn't that happen to you? Put it in the comment box. Cuando uno ve fotos de hace años y en ese momento uno pensaba que se veía gordo o feo, y entonces uno ve esa foto y dice, coño, pero qué bonita y mira qué flaca estaba. Pero en ese momento uno se estaba sintiendo gorda, fea. Qué horror. It's amazing. It's all a mind fuck, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm cussing. It is all that mind game. So we need to be the masters of our mind, right? Tammy says, I was just thinking, talk about creating your experience and deciding who you want to be. What about the Star Sisters? Totally. look at that, right? It's about they are in their purpose right now in life is healing their inner child. Those two sisters are amazing because they're healing their inner child. And it's so true what they say. It's never too late to have an awesome childhood. And I get that every day more and more. That's why popping these little bubbles right now, really doing those fun things that you love doing as a kid, do them. Do them at least once a week. Do them at least once a day, right? Who's to say? Why not? Whatever it is your child, your inner child still needs, do it. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to live the life of your dreams. Give yourself permission to relive and recreate your dream childhood. Because guess what? You are now your own parent. You are responsible for your inner child. So you get to give your inner child what your parents didn't have the capacity to give because their inner child was wounded. And then grandma's inner child was wounded. So maybe what she couldn't give my mom, my mom couldn't give me. So it's the same thing. They did the best that they could with what they had. So seeing our parents and our grandparents and our ancestors with compassion, understanding that they had limitations, is such a huge gift, you guys, to really find the freedom and to give ourselves what we still need. Does that make sense? Huh? Does that make sense, you guys? Te quiero mucho, mami, hermosa. Gracias, hermosa, maravillosa. Gracias, mami. So I'm going to read a little determination and then our mental toughness secrets of the world class. And then we got to go and keep creating the life of our dreams, right? And we got to go and put the work in, you guys. And it's kind of like we're huddling in. It's like, okay, and team, go. And we all spread out to go do what we want to do. And then we join back tomorrow, right? To recharge. And then again. So that's what this is. 1111 Familia Recharge. Ooh, I like that. That's our purpose here, right? Victory is indeed an opportunity for further progress. We must not rest on our laurels. We must not grow complacent and let the chance slip by. Command success with faith. Command success with faith. I love that. Daisaku Ikeda, right there. Determination. La determinación. Hay que comandar y demandar ese éxito con fe. Decir, lo decreto y tener esa fe de que sí, todo se va a dar. Y si no se da como uno quiere, está bien. Pero con tal que uno esté en su propósito y esté alerta y en el presente, uno tiene ese poder de crear la vida que uno quiere y con la felicidad que uno quiere, que uno necesita. Porque uno tiene el poder de sanar ese niño interior de uno. Ya que todos somos adultos, es nuestra responsabilidad de sanar nuestro niño interior. Punto y aparte. Se ha dicho. All right. The world class believes in the power of self-understanding. 90% of the world's woe comes from people not knowing themselves, their abilities, their frailties, so their weaknesses, and even their virtues, their real virtues. Most of us go almost all the way through life as complete strangers to ourselves. Wow, you guys, that's deep. So how can we know anyone else? Sidney J. Harris, newspaper columnist, wrote that. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to repeat it again. 90% of the world's woes come from people not knowing themselves, their abilities, their frailties. Ooh, I said it. Frailties, and even their real virtues. Most of us go almost all the way through life as complete strangers to ourselves, as complete strangers to ourselves. So, how can we know anyone else if we don't know ourselves? Whoa, that's amazing. Champions are famous for knowing themselves, the good, the bad, and the ugly, while average people choose to selectively view the qualities, the thought processes, habits, and traits they admire about themselves. The world class prefers a three-dimensional picture. The great ones are masters of self-discovery and personal objectivity because they are always improving themselves. Their commitment to excellence is unyielding, and their focus would alarm average people. The pros often see themselves as performance machines with the goal of figuring out what makes the machine run. When a breakdown occurs, listen up, when a breakdown occurs, they want to know how to fix it as fast and get back on track, which is exactly what Glenn said, right? Not staying down too long. And we were talking about closing the gap. When something happens and there's a breakdown, boom, how do we fix this? How do we close the gap? How do we get over it? Right? Feel your feelings, feel the upset, give yourself a time. Give yourself a time where you don't, because the time that you spend in the breakdown and wallowing in your woes and feeling sorry for yourself, that's precious time that you're wasting on being happy and living your best life. And you, only you, get to choose, right? The first place this philosophy shows up in is the work of career that you select. It's rare to find professional performers doing work they don't enjoy. The great ones invest time in self-introspection until they pinpoint where their interests, talents, and unique gifts lie. They know the foundation of world-class performance is loving what you do. The secret is to select a job, career, or business you would enjoy, regardless of whether you were paid. The pros know this, and selecting the right vocation is one of their most important tasks in their personal life. This high level of self-understanding also helps them find and marry the right person. While average people are seeking a mate who stimulates and excites their emotions, the world class is looking for a partner who communicates and connects with their spirit. Many champions describe their spouse as their soulmate. These are marriages that usually last through thick and thin. On the other hand, when the emotional excitement dies down for amateurs, the relationship loses its attraction. Studies show that 67% of the couples married since 1991 are now divorced. People who have same core values and see themselves as soulmates have a difficult time being apart. These two examples, work and love, are direct results of the difference in mindset. So, while middle class is living lives of quiet desperation, middle class is living a life of quiet desperation, the great ones are reaping the rewards of their superior mental habits and philosophies. Action step for today. Make a list of your 5 most important values and write down why they are so important to you. Make a list. Why are they so important to you? This simple exercise will help you start down the road of self-understanding and accelerate the introspective journey you have already begun. So the introspective journey that we have here every day is our duty. It's our gift that we have to really find out what it is that we want to do, right? I got to say that I feel really blessed and I'm really grateful to know what my vocation has been since I was 5 years old, right? Being in the arts, being an actress, being a producer, a content creator, and now I was going to say influencer. That's the new word. But for me, it's about being of service and making a difference in the world. And even in high school, I always loved making people happy and gathering people together and just bringing people together. That's just innate in me. I don't know why. I picked it up from my mom for sure, because she's like that. But it's also in my DNA. So what's in your DNA? What is in your DNA that you came into this world to gift? Because we all came into this world with a purpose. We all came into this world with a gift to develop and to share. So if you're not sharing your gift, ask yourself, what is my gift? What is it? What is it? Because if you're still on this planet, no matter how old you are in numbers, you still have the opportunity to create this gift and share it with us. And we're all here. We're all here for each other to share. Share the wealth of your spirit. Okay? Ooh, I like that. Share the wealth of your spirit. Got it? Because there's plenty. There's plenty where it comes from. You make such a difference. I love it. Thank you, Pammy. I love you. Thank you so much. You make a difference for me too. And with that, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I know we're here for one another, and Mal is here in spirit, and he's, doing the vocation that he loves, which is acting. And again, we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Wisdom Wednesday. He'll be back tomorrow. Nos vemos mañana. Los queremos mucho. And hasta mañana. Estamos aquí el uno para el otro. Besos. Bye.